guys, Ralph here. True Power Trumpet Fitness, and welcome to Fabulous Friday. Great way to wrap up the week. Anyway, I have been getting several calls and emails and all that sort of stuff, specifically about piccolo trumpet, mouthpieces and all this sort of stuff. And as you know, piccolo trumpet is not necessarily confined to the classical Maurice world anymore either. It's very, very prominent in commercial playing and whatnot. You listen to James Morrison play the pick, do a jazz solo on a pick. I mean, it's brilliant. Anyway, so pick it is. I have not played a note today. Let's see what we got. Anyway, redonkulous double C's, then right into the Brandenburg. Easy. And guys, I'm not kidding. It's actually, if you're going to do piccolo playing above high C, the more difficult Baroque works and whatnot, and even, as I said, the commercial playing, it's got to be easy or you're going to crucify yourself. You're going to crucify yourself. Now, the beauty of true power is that you are not going to crucify yourself at all. You shouldn't be beating yourself up. It's got to be easy. Now, here's the deal. Guys, if you don't have the notes on the B-flat trumpet and easy and relaxed, you're not going to have them on the piccolo. Now, the piccolo is at least half the size. Could you squeak and squawk out a higher note than on the... Yes. But guys, it's not going to work long term. It's very, very fickle, that type of thing. You are not going to have any consistency whatsoever. Perfect example. The great Friedman Immer, the natural trumpet player, whenever he would get programmed for a Brandenburg, 2 months in advance, he would stop all kind of playing and prepare for the Brandenburg. Now, obviously, it worked for him. And the people that hired him would pay for that practice time on top of his fee for the Brandenburg. That's a fact. Okay? The point is, if you have true power chops, you don't need 2 months to develop them for the Brandenburg. They're right there. Now, do you have to put in a little time working out the nuances of the Brandenburg? Absolutely. It's not like you just do it cold. No. But guys, you don't have to sweat the chops, build up the chops, if your double C's are as easy as that can be, with no warm-up, and then go right into the Brandenburg. Now, how can we do that? It's actually quite simple. It is all the true power principles. Okay? First of all, relax the corners. It's got to be relaxed. Okay? If you're killing yourself for the Brandenburg, everybody hears it. Guys, you're not fooling anybody. It just doesn't sound good. Okay? Second, little air. That's the thing. That is the thing. Can you overpower the B-flat trumpet? Absolutely. Absolutely. You can't overpower a piccolo. I'm sorry. You just can't. Okay? So unless you are using so little air, you're not going to be able to jump back and forth. If that's the case, then absolutely you're going to need months in advance to develop your piccolo playing. You just be able to pick it up and go for it. I haven't played the Brandenburg and even noodling around like that. That's not playing the Brandenburg. That's just, little ditties from it, but you heard it, all the notes would be there. I would have no endurance problem at all. None. Why? Because of no air, relaxed chops, and, guys, the 1SB mouthpiece. If you have to go from one mouthpiece to another to play piccolo, then you've got trouble. That you're changing the mouthpiece, it is playing differently to change the mouthpiece. If you're just using the same mouthpiece, which I did, and I have the 1SB in a cornet shank that works for Schilke piccolos, then you've got the whole ball of wax. Okay? Now, how do you develop the pieces? Now, I've talked about this before. This is nothing new. Okay? You play it slow as can be. Slow as can be, a couple measures at a time, with a lot of spit buzzing on the B flat trumpet. Sorry, guys. Stop. Spit buzzing. Then, when you put the piccolo trumpet to it, it's like you're on vacation. That is how you do it. Now, 2 measures at a time, and it doesn't have to be the Brandenburg. It can be anything you want. But you stop, you make sure you're on fresh chops every single time you play. So you're getting the muscle memory that there's no way you are going to break down. Now, here's the deal. Back in the day, Vacchiano. Guys, everything leads back to Vacchiano. It really does. Anyway, Vacchiano deplored the piccolo trumpet. He wasn't even a big fan of Maurice. Okay, that's a different story. Okay? Deplored the piccolo trumpet, and the reason he didn't like Maurice because he felt it was sort of a gimmick. Now this, when I was with him, was back in the 1970. Okay? And quite frankly, compared to what we have now, the piccolos were terrible. They stunk. Selmer had a good one that Maurice used, but the Getzen, the student models and all that, they were junk. They were out of tune. Wah, wah, very, very nasal. That's what he had a problem with. He had a huge problem with that. And to a certain degree, I agree with him completely. Okay? The natural trumpets that Bach, Gottfried Reicke, and all them played on generations ago were not piccolo trumpets. Were not piccolo trumpets at all. Okay, and that's for a different. Okay, so Vacchiano, I agree with him, but now, back in the day, we all got Selmers because Maurice had a Selmer. Okay, and it was it's much warmer sound than all the Getzen and the Yamaha and all that sort of stuff. Much warmer sound, which Maurice got, but man, it was hard to play. Oh God, it was hard to play. It was like punching a wall. There was no give to it whatsoever. And all the more testament to Maurice's greatness to make that sucker sound go so good and so easy. Now, fast forward several years, and Schilke came out with one that was so easy to play. A little brighter than the Selmer, so the guys weren't a little hesitant. Didn't bother me. Brightness doesn't bother me a bit. Right? And by that time, I was knee-deep in commercial playing, and the easier the better, man. And ever since then, I've just loved playing the piccolo. Okay? Now, the fullness of sound that I just got, I guarantee you, Vacchiano, wherever you are, I guarantee you he would go with that tone. He could live with that tone. Now, he was completely orchestral, huge, wide Germanic tone. Bum, 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 bum. Beethoven's Fifth. That's what he lived for, right? So I can see why he had a little trouble with, I get it. I get it. But I guarantee you he will be fine with that piccolo and that mouthpiece. Now, the mouthpiece, guys, is key. It just is. Am I trying to make money? I'm making money now because I own the company now, okay? But I was recommending this for years before. Will I make a few bucks? Yes, but guys, the 1SB is what you want if you are going to do piccolo playing. Get a 1SB for your B-flat trumpet, and if you need the cornet shank, put it in your piccolo, and guys, you're just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you will not kill your chops. Now remember, the piccolo is not going to give you range. You need true power chops if you are going to play the Michael Haydn and the Brandenburg and all that sort of stuff. You need those chops on the B-flat trumpet, but if you have them, the piccolo playing is a piece of cake. Compared to, it's a piece of cake. Now remember, you're not overblowing, so it's the same type of playing, the same compression, everything, but the piccolo is doing the work of making it light and fluffy and dexterous. Okay? So, and another thing, you want to play piccolo, put the headphones on and listen to Maurice incessantly. Guys, there's nobody in the history of the trumpet that has remotely approached what Maurice has done on the piccolo trumpet. Not even close. And that's not knocking anybody. That's not knocking anybody. He's the best ever, and he may just be proved to be the best ever. He is that so far superior to everybody else. And if that's what you want, put the headphones on and don't listen to anybody else. It's as simple as that. So that's that. Listen to Maurice. Don't overblow. Get a 1SB mouthpiece. Practice slow with a lot of rest and a lot of spit buzzing. Any piece you want to work on. It doesn't have to be the Brandenburg. Trumpet shall sound. Bum, ba, bum. Ba-bum, 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 bum, 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 bum. Top notes of B. Stop. I don't have perfect pitch. Don't call me if those isn't the key of D. All right. And then put the piccolo to it, and it's glorious. You got it. All right? That should do it. Guys, have a great weekend. Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff, the true stuff.